Okay. Who wants to recap? Someone's got to
I think
bite the
David
bullet.
does.
Connor.
No.
I can, but I don't know if it'll be good.
Someone's got to bite the bullet.
Questy.
Yeah.
Bro, I was eating my Cheetos. Okay, last time we were deep underground when all of a sudden we saw that Jerry and Memento were both trapped in the flesh golem. I don't know its exact name. Kill me. Anyway, Memento was straight out dead, but Jerry had a Geminin, which helped keep him alive and is healing. We defeated the monster, but then Jerry was not able to be healed. We then said goodbye to Jerry and are now on our way back to town.
Wait, can I feel? Never mind.
Also, did you keep the heart, Charlie? Oh my god, I'm dropping your name.
The heart?
The potato.
The potato?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in David's backpack right now.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god, we did keep the potato. Okay.
That's my buddy right there.
I also want to say that Nixira finally got to see an outline of her patron. So
Yes.
really big session last time. All right.
Hourglass woman with beautiful golden strands of hair.
Also, I named the potato Jerry. In memory of my good friend.
Hmm. We might have to kill it this episode.
I was gonna say, we have to kill it.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You
Who's talking about
literally never
killing
know.
it? What?
Jerry
Wow.
Jr. Jerry Jr. Jerry Jr.
Jerry Jr., yeah.
All right, you guys find yourself outside of the cabin. Just finishing burying Jerry and saying your goodbyes. For who did say goodbye. The world is yours.
What time of day are we in?
That's a good question.
Oh, it's morning, right? Because we just woke up. We just came back up here.
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay.
We weren't there down there for long.
Guys,
You guys took a long rest down there.
Yeah. So we had a plan just a second ago, guys. We had a plan. We were gonna go back to Ironport. For what purpose?
And kill Lehans.
Whoa,
Kill him.
whoa,
Wait.
whoa.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that part.
What the hell? Because of him, Jerry died.
We don't know if it was because of him. This is a mushroom creature.
We were just at wrong place, wrong time.
Also, to be completely fair, I think we remember what happened last time we just tried to confront him outright. It didn't really go well for us.
You weren't even there
And we had more people.
for that.
Yeah, but I kind of figured you running away from the guard was a pretty good sign that it didn't go well.
Hmm.
Well, on the bright side, there isn't as many of us who are considered refugees anymore. We might be able to walk decently in town without any issues.
Do you mean a different word than refugees?
Like,
Bro,
what is the word?
suspects?
Refugees means somebody that is immigrating from a war-torn area or something like that.
I know the word she's
Oh,
thinking
okay.
of, but I can't think of it.
I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
suspects. We'll go with suspects. My
Yeah,
bad.
I
yeah,
know.
suspects term. Suspects of a crime.
Yo, what if we give a fuck about being politically correct? Hello?
What's
Oh,
not the
I
right?
want
It's not the
whole
correct
town.
word.
It's just-
Jesus.
yeah.
Oh
It's
wait,
just-
that yeah. You know what I meant. Jesus, I'm so sorry if I didn't mean to be rude.
Also, I'm shocked Connor.
It's
said
not
that,
rude.
but
I just thought you meant a different word.
Suspects.
yeah. So if we go back to Ironport, what is our goal?
I still need to check up with Cinder for, the whole reason why we came to this town in the first place.
Oh, that's right.
That's doing okay.
And we also have to check on the black jelly.
Fugitives.
True.
Fugitive, thank you.
Fugitives,
That's it.
yeah, that's the word.
Fugitives. There we go. I'm like, it has an F in it.
A few, yeah. And so, Xenia, you think that we wouldn't be considered fugitives? Runaway, fugitives? If we go back?
I think as long as you keep a low profile, it'll be okay. So all
Okay.
that's left is you, David, technically. But y'all weren't even like the prime starters of that.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, actually, you had
David did
pretty
punch my hand.
impactful.
I did more than punch him.
Okay, and there's also the ball that we could probably learn more information about.
What ball?
The ball
damn
that
Gary Jr.?
hands.
Oh.
One that you should
Oh.
ask Nick
Oh,
Sierra
no,
out to. She like shabs you.
Oh my
In the
gosh.
side.
Hey, Su Long. How you doing? You just met us.
See,
Are you down
Su
for
Long
more?
is just looking like confused amongst you all and thinking over some things.
Hmm.
Who is Alahins?
An evildoer. He beat up Jerry. Oh, he wanted to beat up Jerry. Last encounter we had with him.
He is also a high-ranking soldier in the town that we're going to, and probably shouldn't pick fights with him. Let alone we found some stuff on him, but not everyone knows that, so we would look pretty bad if we tried to do anything.
And we
He's doing drug deals on the side, essentially.
And,
And we
sending people off to their deaths, but
Yeah, the usual.
The usual. Would you help us bring down this evil man? Too long.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Whoever you're doing it against. Who are you doing it against?
David.
David, go ahead and roll
Roll
persuasion or persuasion or deception, but make
No,
sure it's
this is disrespect.
but make sure it's a GM roll. Persuasion or deception. At the top left of your character sheet, you should see it's like a GM roll, or whatever.
Whisper GM.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, and then what am I supposed to roll?
Deception or persuasion, whatever you're doing.
Oh, you're good.
I'm not trying to persuade him. I'm just asking him.
Are you being truthful or
Yeah.
deceitful? Is what the DM is asking you.
But say
Oh,
do it
yeah,
privately.
I am being truthful.
But do it privately. You can see through.
Wait, so you guys can see that?
No,
No.
only I.
no.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Okay,
Okay.
I did it privately.
Shulong, you believe, you believe him.
This town seems to have its problems. I'm willing to help. Tell me what to do.
I would if I knew. We're still trying to figure that out.
Well, I think for now we can go to Cinder, have a little meeting, ask Reese what he wants to do. He is considered a high witness with some pull in the town. If he agrees to do anything, they might be able to arrest Lahens for his wrongdoings.
Let's do it.
We also have someone who can communicate to pixies a little bit now.
Wait.
That's you.
Oh god, yes, of course. Yes. So, all right, guys, let's be off. And Nixira starts walking towards the direction of Ironport.
Does everyone follow?
Yes.
Yes, I follow. I stopped for a second, look back to where we buried Jerry, and I just do a silent nod, and I keep going.
Okay.
Actually, there's one more stupid thing I want to do before we get to town.
And what's that?
I want to put on that armor.
Put on your armor?
Wait, what armor?
That one from the bugbear, I believe.
The
Oh.
bracers?
Not the bracers. I'm debating on the bracers too. I'm gonna try to identify that, but I want
Can
to
I
put on the
put on
armor.
the bracers?
Fine.
You seem to be carrying a lot of random supplies.
We pride ourselves.
What
as
do
a little
all
bit of
those things do?
collectors.
We're not sure what all of them do, but the armor looks nice. I need new armor for a bit anyway.
You put
Wait,
on
but
this.
so what do you have?
I have, I
Like
believe it's
everything
half
in your
plate. Yes.
everything in your thingy.
Yes, it's in my bag of doom. You can call it.
No, but like what's our inventory looking like?
Oh, I'm putting on the half plate. I will give you the green gemmed gauntlets, which we don't know what they do. Bracers. They're bracers.
Uh-huh.
All right, this could sound really bad. I've been writing it in my Word document, so I would have to scroll. We have some rubies. We have a lot of money from me that I haven't mentioned yet to the group, but don't worry, I'll mention it later.
Okay.
Alright.
We picked up weapons, didn't we?
Yes, it was like a lot of javelins. There was another gem. Oh, that was like the green Chimera gem. We have the pages of research. We have a 5 foot of golden string.
You don't have the
haven't-
green gem. The big one that was
Yeah.
taken by Jerry. You have the
Jerry.
other little gems that you got at the beginning of the
Yep.
game.
Okay.
But it's the same type of material.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More gold. We had a scimitar, 20 goblin arrows, a great sword, a long sword, a short bow, and 3 light hammers. Oh, 6 javelins and a morning star. 100 gold piece amethyst.
That's a lot of gems. Where do we get those from?
A lot of it was from the goblins.
Really?
Some of it was from what we mined just now underground.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's about the gist of most of what we have.
So you put on this armor, and it's very clean.
on
It's
the
very
bracers.
shiny, and at first it's too big for you, and you're getting a little disappointed, and you start to take it off. But before you do, you see it magically transforms into a shape that fits you. And
Whoa.
your knowledge of magical armor, make a arcana check.
Okay. Arcana check. Can I guidance myself with this or not?
Sure.
Haha. Oh wait, okay, that's good.
Okay. Easy enough. You know, when an armor fits to you like this, it isn't necessarily a magical effect of the armor as a main property. It is usually an enchantment put alongside any magical armor. It is usually a secondary enchantment that is just like base for when any blacksmith or mage or whatever does it. So it'll just fit your form. Or any person that puts it on.
Ah, it's cool.
Huh. Can we put that on a giant?
Probably that. Why
Well,
would we need to
the
giant?
within the medium to large category.
I feel like it'd be great for druids if they were like a tank. It's so nice.
But that is not a main property, that is a secondary property.
Okay.
You put on the bracers.
I gave those to David.
You
Like,
feel
it's David.
when you put them on You feel almost a strength, like you've been working out your flexing muscles within your wrist and your arm for a while. You feel a control in a way.
So David has the bracers on?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
and he just crashed.
Oh. Well, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
You guys move towards the city. And you guys are going on the road?
I don't think we should. Well, maybe hiding in plain sight is like the way to do it.
Yeah, just have like a cloak covering things.
Yeah. I guess me and David will put our cloaks on that Jerry gave us just to be a little more concealed. But yeah, let's take the road.
Okay. You guys take the road and walk, and you reach. Let me just throw this down.
Whoa! Whoa!
What are you seeing?
Nothing.
Oh, wait.
I was gonna keep it silent.
It's
Keep it wrapped.
nothing. It's from another campaign.
Okay.
So you guys find yourself on the top of this road, near farms. You remember this road is the road you first entered. David, with your bracers, you feel like a strength, like you've done a bunch of wrist exercises, and you feel like a strength in your wrists. You're not sure what this does.
Like a pump?
Like a pump, I guess.
But they're not tired, right?
You don't necessarily feel tired. You just feel like a strength in your wrists from when you put these on, but you're not sure what it means.
Okay. Gotcha.
You guys enter Ironport at this section. Where are you guys going?
I guess to Cinder's place.
Tinker magic.
May I ask that you remove the scribbles from the, like remove that? Yeah, thanks.
Tinker magic.
I want to head over to the bakery.
Is he finally gonna become the baker he wants to be?
As you guys walk past through the city, there is a large guard presence at the front gate, and you guys are approaching it.
Where is it?
You guys are over here. You see a large guard presence around in this area at the front
Oh,
gate.
I thought we came from the right. That's how we left.
No.
Yeah, we left from here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
left from
I asked
here.
where you guys going, the main road you came from, and then you guys said yeah, and then we were here.
You asked us that?
Yes.
Okay.
In that
Sure.
case, I want to go around. Guys, this looks to be something going on with guards. We should steer clear from them.
Would
Huh?
it? Can I perception check what's going on over there? Perhaps.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Can I give advantage by also looking and telling where to look and stuff?
Sure.
Okay, you have advantage.
Oh, so I do it again.
Yep.
Ooh.
17.
Mhm.
Looking at the large guard presence, it doesn't look like there's a commotion. It looks like things are planned and structured. Just seems like there's a lot of like movement in and out with crates. You see some workers that are not guards per se that are bringing in some large shipments and crates of stuff.
Crates of stuff.
Barrels, crates. You're seeing grain, you're seeing lumber, metals, raw materials. You see one carrying a crate of swords. They're preparing for something.
Oh no.
Preparing.
I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later.
Prepare for something.
Me?
We should just hurry.
Let's go.
Okay.
Guys, they're not really looking for like us or anything. I guess we could just walk by them. Or we can go around if you feel safer doing that. But we gotta get the cinders.
Let's go through them. I'll put on my cloak and see if we can ask some questions, see what's going on.
Maybe
Preferably
Mhm.
Senya.
maybe Xenia or Wayland. Also Sulong. They don't even know who
Sulong.
Sulong is, so he might be
Yeah.
the one to go ask.
I'll walk behind
I'm
you guys.
worried I might know what this is, and I hope it's not what I think it is.
Wait,
What do you
Xenia,
think
what
it
are you
is?
talking about? Have
Well,
you been holding out on us?
not exactly. I'm piecing it together. You know how like my
Okay.
town was hidden?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
It's not hidden anymore. And they know that.
Why do you think Iron
Or they've
Horde
been-
would want to attack your town?
Because Lysander has a major grudge. And they're
Yes.
also considered anti,
Lysander's
Iron-
doing.
It's possible. I could be completely wrong, but we can still find out.
Okay. We walk down the road. I follow behind.
You're walking down south or east?
South.
Okay. You walk south. I like Harley and David to roll
No.
deception checks for me.
Deception checks. Do I get advantage because I have a cloak on?
No.
What?
It just adjusts the DC.
Oh, that warrior stance.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
You guys walk past and walk down this road. And you guys seem to pass by without any guards noticing.
Oh.
And then you feel a hand on your shoulder, David.
Oh, God.
Hey!
I turn around. Yes?
Don't I know you from somewhere?
What's your name?
Marco.
Marco.
Don't I know you from somewhere? Swear
don't
I've
think we
seen
met,
you
Marco.
recently.
We just came into town.
Make a deception check.
Can I, as this is happening, I am a traveling monk, and I've asked this band of people to show me around the area. I don't know anything around here. It's curious what you're all doing. What's all that for? Just trying to distract him and hopefully give him advantage. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. He can roll with advantage.
Bro.
Well, we're doing something, and I would be keen to tell you, as it's not that big of a deal. Well, technically it is. But I wouldn't want to say it in front of him. Pretty sure
Is there
I remember
something I
him.
don't know about in my compatriot here? Should I be concerned?
Let me talk to you for a moment. And he looks towards David and smiles and he says, "You wait there. I want to talk to your friend for a little."
I nod.
Pulls you
Does he
aside.
wipe?
Too long?
Yeah, I walk with him. I deliberately walk with him past him so he doesn't see David in his periphery.
He walks near to the wall, near the entrance. There are a couple guards around him. And he talks to you, and he says, "Look, this band of people you're walking with,
Well,
pretty sure one of them you're walking with is a fugitive. Now, I
Really?
know he's dangerous and armed, so I can't deal with him with myself.
Is there some way I could work with you all?
I think if you can get him inside the
they're
gates,
not looking at me, right?
the-
Since he got him like away from me.
he's kind of like
Like they-
eyeing you and looking. He has turned
Yeah,
his direction towards you and looking at Sulong at the same time.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
but-
I tried to walk past him, but there's multiple guards, so I couldn't.
He just like wherever you were positioned when you stopped, he kind of just walked around.
So he's looking right at me, right?
He's kind of like eyeing you once in a while.
Okay, can I?
I
mean,
don't
and
know
it's
if I
it's
could-
crowded, right? This is a crowded area. 'Cause there's
What
a lot
It's
if
of.
I
semi-crowded.
tell you, they were going to take me, to the tavern first? Maybe you could send guards there. But I don't know if I could. He might catch wind if I tell him to come here.
That's a good point. By tonight, midnight, lure him into the guard, and we will have 100 guards with spears pointed to his throats, and we will take this criminal to justice.
Yeah, Justin, you didn't say this is a crowded area, right?
It's like semi-crowded. Like it's not a point in where there's people in front of people. It's more sparsely distributed, but
I'll try my best,
there's
sir.
a lot of people.
I
Okay,
don't have
wanna,
the best memory, but I'm sure I'll remember this.
I want to I want to make a quick escape.
You want to run?
Yes. Like not run, like start sprinting, but like
Move with good pace.
move with a good pace. Yes, when he's not looking.
Wait, sir.
Okay, I want to keep walking. How?
Wait.
And I walk away. I mean, I like speed walk away, and I go inside the buildings that are like those houses that are on to the left. Right
So
here.
long, you see him pick up something off the ground from where David walked away. And then
I try to
pocket.
get his attention. It's all right. I'll do my best. But I did know we were going to the tavern if you wanted to do that. But I can also try my best to get him here at midnight.
Okay. We will be ready. Give a signal if you can. And he gives you a little gem. Like a little white opaque gem. This right here. If you will it, it will shine a bright light in the sky for the other person that has another one of these gems. And he pulls out another one. I have it. I will see your signal. When you do so,
Your name was
we will bring
Marco?
100 guards. Marco.
Are you captain of the guard, Marco?
I am a captain.
Well, I'm glad to meet someone like you and be safe here.
You're very welcome.
I'm just a traveling monk.
Well, be safe. You are traveling with someone dangerous. May I ask why you're traveling with someone dangerous?
I don't know anything of the area, and he was out and about. I simply asked him. I try not to pry the individual lives of everyone I meet until it becomes an issue.
Looks like you got yourself into some trouble, son.
Well, hopefully that trouble is gone at midnight.
He's an asshole, can't you tell? Like, wait, he just walked away. He just walked away. He's so lucky. So lucky.
Well, Marco, I hope your shift is not too hard on you and that it goes well. I'll be going now. Start awkwardly walking away.
He doesn't say anything. Taken aback by the awkwardness.
I walk a little bit faster and then slow down and then look at him and hold the white crystal and then put it in my
He
pocket
smiles and waves.
and then look back.
He blows a kiss.
Okay.
Okay, I eventually catch up with the group. Are we out of earshot of the guards?
You are. You're now near the more busier commoner district. I would say over here.
I'm like, oh my gosh, that was tense. They want him to show up at midnight, and I have to hold a crystal, and they want to arrest him. What happened here?
Well,
I'm still hiding in between those houses. I'm away from them.
In a bush.
Wait, you never went down with everybody?
I was behind them. I mean, did they see that me and Too Long got stopped by a guard?
I assume
Behind-
your group was with you guys when it happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I assumed you were just walking down south towards the district.
Okay. Then I group back up with them.
Okay. You guys are entering the shopping district on the edge.
Well, Sulong, I think, or David's a bit of a hothead. I don't know if you've noticed that yet, and he sized up a really strong.
I didn't size
guess
him up. He
general in
wanted
this
a whip.
He started it.
He wanted
Oh, he
a
wanted
whip,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Yes, and David the Spear of Azula was not gonna let that happen. So he stepped up, and it led to this big chase. Now we're kind of fugitives, but yeah, leave it to David to get us into trouble again.
I see. Hmm.
Wait.
Well,
Bruce?
I have this crystal now, if that ever comes up. Maybe it's good. It could be a reason for, if it's a bad situation, for them to still work with us. Possibly.
Or set up a trap. I smirk.
I mean, I think the trap idea is a good one. How else will we get people to be on our side and prove that perhaps Lehans is a bad person or Lysander's a bad person? We have to think of a way to, I don't know, put them in a bad position and then lure the guards to catch them.
Expose Lehans to the whole outfit of guards.
Maybe we could talk to Cinder about something, a plan, perhaps, after we see if the mirror is fixed or not.
Or perhaps, though, because you have so much notoriety as a fugitive, maybe walking about the street is not the best idea directly to this house of this person we're trying to work with.
Well, I guess
I look at David in his giant plate armor and obvious, like really easy to tell figure. And back around, he kind of does poke out.
Probably best
Should
I only
we-
travel at night.
I don't know if we have time. Like, I think we should just make a circle around him. There's 4 of us. We take front, back, left, right, and hopefully people don't see him, right? But we have to get
Oh,
this stuff done
that's
now.
a good idea.
Let's formation.
I'll take
We're David's entourage.
Is David like having to crouch so his head still doesn't poke out over us because he's tall?
Yes, he's like the tallest one here. Oh, it's not-
Actually, isn't Connor the
No,
tallest
yeah,
one?
I was
He
about to
He
say,
towers
I'm
over
pretty
me.
sure yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I tower him by like almost a foot.
So he'll take lead. All right, you guys ready to go talk to Cinder?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes.
Let's go.
Shit, I didn't put my character up. Oopsie.
What's that?
How, why you roll that?
What's
though?
that?
What was
Hey.
that?
You guys are going to Cinders?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the streets?
I guess not. Perhaps
You make
through
us-
alleyways? I mean, I guess we are covering him, so maybe it would be fine.
Make a deception check with advantage, David, and Riley make a deception check.
Ah,
Because there are guards
I forgot.
littered around.
Baby.
You said deception, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you get 2 of them. Hey.
Yeah,
Okay.
boy.
You pass by without notice. Or so it seems.
What the hell?
And you
Guys,
guys
planning something.
get to the edge of where the side of Cinder's tinkering and magic shop is. You are on the side of it near the alley.
Okay.
The alley?
Mm-hmm.
Like here? Or like here?
The other side. From inside, you hear a lot of zzz, 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 zzz.
He's probably working on it.
What sounds like a high-pressured water cutter.
Oh, that's fancy. Alright, guess I'll walk in.
You walk in.
Hello? Yeah.
Can one of us keep watch outside of this shop? Make sure no guards are like, I don't know, planning
Us?
to group
No.
us and trap us in here.
No.
No. Maybe, I guess David shouldn't, but
Hey, you're all going in.
I guess I'll keep watch.
Brother.
You guys can go inside.
Hey, you all go in except for Nixira. Sierra, make a perception check.
With advantage?
I want to stay outside as well. I
Mm,
don't think I have to go in. I can watch with you if you need.
alright.
That would be lovely. And now, obviously, he would make a perception check, right?
Sure.
I didn't actually want to go in, anyways.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I did. Can I go in then?
Unfortunately, you've
Okay,
already
this way.
rolled.
Alright.
yeah, you're.
Damn it.
But you could just walk in
Hey.
once he's came out.
Yep.
You don't
Um,
seem
you
to
can
feel anyone
Head in there.
looking at you.
I'll.
Wait, DM, what'd you just say?
You don't feel like anyone looking at you or anything like that.
Okay.
You seem to be too long. Okay, you guys enter, and you see the usual inside. The magical items around. Noticing the sound of the door opening and the bell atop. Ding, ding, ding. Cinder comes out. Oh, and isn't it my two friends?
Hey.
Who have you brought with you this time?
Hey, Cinder.
This is our friend David. I just realized you've never been here. Ever.
Hello, David.
Hello.
You see an older man that looks like a human with red and white streaks through black hair, with a puff mutton chop facial hair.
Hmm.
Oh. Wait, do we recognize him?
You recognize the
Can't report to
voice.
anybody.
And he presses the top of his head, and you see a wooden robotic fellow come out. A magical transition happens. I guess I should show you my true self. David, and you, sir? He looks to the blue fellow.
Oh, you don't remember me? I'm Wayland. I've been here before.
Oh, you don't talk much. I don't remember if you
Ah.
told me your name before.
Huh? My mistake then.
I see people all the time, sorry.
Quite all right.
You'd think I would remember somebody as blue as you. Must have been a glitch or malfunction again.
Have you been getting a lot of glitches lately?
If I did, I wouldn't remember it. I've been told that I've been forgetting things a lot recently.
No.
It's not good.
I almost
Justin, do you
forget
have a
that down there we have a friend multiple times.
Justin, do you have a list of what this merchant's house?
Yeah.
You share it, please.
No.
Yeah.
Connor.
Let me open it. There you are.
Thank you.
So, what brings you guys here?
I probably seem like a pest, but how's the mirror going?
I was actually just working on it. It should be done by the end of the day.
Oh, nice.
That's
And-
handy, isn't it?
Yes, thank goodness. Guess
Have you
another
s-
weird question is the whole everything with,
Head of this guy.
the hens and race and all. Do you have any ideas what we should do about that?
Can your friends here be privy to this information?
These two new ones, yes, I trust them. Well, one of them was there. Actually, both of them were there when we rescued him.
He ushers you all to the back and pulls out a bunch of chairs and sits you all around the workshop. And he begins to think for a moment before he says, well, we need to get rid of the power in Ironport. If only just to get rid of the Kavarian presence here. I don't know if you've noticed, but they are preparing something, and I do have information on that. They are preparing to go to war.
Did they say with whom?
Well, seeing as the tensions between the three sisters and the Kavarian Empire have been rising, I'd assume that they're gonna attack Helmena next.
Oh.
And it's hard to attack Helmena from the south because, I mean, that place is defended well. It's the only reason they haven't attacked till now. And getting there from the west is a bit difficult to bring an army through there. That long of a trek. You'd need a base point of some way. You need some way to rest your army between Ironport and there.
Oh my god. Farstead.
My thoughts exactly. Harstead could be the jumping point for where this army attacks from.
I already had my suspicions as soon as I saw them.
Do you think they've already sent scouts to Tarstead, or would
He
fixing
was
the
the one who
mirror help?
killed my brothers there on purpose to make sure it was opened up.
From what I know, there shouldn't have been any knowledge with that mirror of yours of this location. And the location itself, you said it was not known by many, right?
Yep.
There is a chance they don't know of it yet. Ironport is a preparation point. We are at the beginnings of a war. They're not marching out their army within the week. This is months from now. Possibly.
Theoretically, if I travel back within the next few days, I don't know, maybe there's a way we can figure out how to make it hidden again.
That's of course if maybe somebody didn't, or if somebody told them the existence of Tarstead, or that information got out, they could be preparing for it.
Lysanders from there.
Lysanders from there.
He already knows about it.
Do you think he would be... He does work with the Kavarian Empire, but he does have ties with the Three Sisters. He may have not told them about it, but he still could have. What do you think? Do you think he could have told them?
It's possible, considering he was the one who destroyed the mirror in the first place, or sent people to do so.
You are sure of this information?
Wait, how do we know that?
I assume he told her.
Yes, he told me.
Oh,
when we
okay.
met.
Right.
He told you he killed your brothers?
Sent some, yes.
And he let you walk with this information?
There's not much I can do to him right now.
Ah, well, good to know he's arrogant. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
But the Lysander I know isn't arrogant, that is my point. He wouldn't be so foolish to give out information and plans. He's never been the type. That's how he rose to power. He was smart, tactical. He wouldn't give up plans like that.
Maybe he's grown complacent in power.
Well, Cinder, when at Tarstead, when we found Xenia's brothers, there was a beast we slayed that was devilish in nature, and it had a symbol on it that translated to combine, Ik Obneb. If that's associated with Lysander, the Lysander we know, what do you think that could mean?
Ik Omneb
Yeah.
and Lysan. What rune are you talking about? So,
Well, I have it written here. It's Ik Obneb, but I unscrambled it and it comes out to be combine. And there's a shack like an hour from here that we were just at, and there were a bunch of green gems and like chimera monsters that someone's like experimenting with these gems and bringing back the dead or combining creatures. So it's like so many different layers to this. and I'm struggling to piece it all together.
May I see this gem? And this rune?
Yeah, so I write the rune down for him, and then
You see,
I think I have it.
like a magnifying glass, he spins his eye and it pops out a little. And like zooms in.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Inside this gem, there's some undead necrotic energy. Looks like somebody's harvesting undead energy. You said there was this rune here. Looks to be infernal in nature. It looks like somebody is combining undeath with life.
Undeath.
You could potentially bring something to life with this.
Like
Something
an already dead being.
Yes. Combining a body and a soul. And possibly bring in a weird, evil, disgusting use of magic. Bring a life back in a twisted way. A creature
seen
of
this
two
done before?
minds.
Oh my god.
Well, only reason I kind of know about it is this magic is kind of similar to what makes me me. I am of two minds. I am a husk in a sense with this body of mine. And I was a person like you. My soul was attached to this form a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
And his name was Alphonse Elric. That's a joke, I'm sorry.
Frick, I didn't get it. Dang it.
You're watching my show, damn.
I used to run with
So-
an adventuring party about 200 years ago. Like you guys. I had one of my best friends who unfortunately passed. He was a druid named Martha Kingstaw. He always took our magical items in the party. A little bit of a sticky hands, but we all loved him for it. At the end, he looked pretty cool. He's actually buried in the cemetery here. He had actually a lot of cool items, like a flaming scimitar, some gloves, his little warlock amulet, and his special eye, and all these other ones. So many. The rest of the magic items I have here are what I had.
Special eye.
Still on Grace has.
Oh. Wait, did
Time
we
out,
find...
time out. Like, out of character. Where did we find these items again?
I was just curious too. Wait, how do we get the flaming scimitar?
In the first
Oh.
session,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was for the first session. I gotta scroll up.
there
What
was
body?
a skeleton.
It was.
It was
Yeah.
the skeleton used to kill my bros.
the druid skeleton.
Yeah, there was a skeleton there.
No.
He was a
Did we
druid.
bite his body?
From this information you piece together, it probably is that.
Hmm.
Hey, Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that they used his body to attack us?
No, he's in a cemetery.
But those items, there was a skeleton, like he used those exact items.
That would be impossible. He's buried with his items.
Are you sure about that?
That there would no the
Oh my
the
god.
gravedigger would not allow anyone to steal it. It's a gated cemetery. There's no way, unless someone of
Unless-
power got down there. Oh no.
Well, I just got a really horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Here's the possibility of someone who had enough clearance to get into the cemetery without the gravedigger. That could be a way. That is a lot to think about. Whoever is desecrating my friend's body should be brought to justice.
Does it fill you with rage?
Unfortunately, I don't have the emotions of rage anymore.
I mean, huh.
I was only allowed to have a few emotions to keep when transferring to this form.
Cinder, what do you seem to know Lysander pretty well. You know that he wouldn't be so brazen about telling us his plans and such. Have you ever been close enough to perhaps see him sign his name on anything, or perhaps his handwriting at all?
He does custom orders from time to time, and it's signed, yeah.
Do you keep record of the invoices or anything?
Yeah.
Anything with his handwriting, perhaps?
I do. Would
Could
you like to see it?
I would. Yes, I would.
He pulls out like a couple papers. Right here. And it's
Perfect.
like orders of like rings or jewelry with slots for magical enhancements. It seems it's like in the works of order, but it's dated to not. The dates have not come to pass yet. These are like newer orders.
But they do have his handwriting on them, right?
Yes. Signed
Can I
Lysander.
compare that Lysander L to the L in the book I have and the L's on the grave that we found?
Big brain.
Make a intelligence check.
Can I have Questy's guidance?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intelligence check? There we go.
Plus a d4. Oh!
No!
You're lucky.
You kidding?
You
Oh,
need to
lucky.
roll a 1. Exactly.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
because I'm
well.
like literally looking at it. Yeah.
They look to be the same.
All of them?
You don't really have the gravestone here, but you see the books signing and the signing here seem to be the same kind of L.
Okay, this is my proof. I'm giving the book to Cinder. Like, Cinder, these elves are the same. I think this book belonged to Lysander. Again, I found this in the shack about an hour away. This is where all the undead stuff was happening. Lysander is 100% doing this.
That son of a bitch.
So, Lysander is either trying to make powerful creatures for this war, trying to bring something back from the dead, or sadistic. I don't. What could he be?
Cinder, did Lysander ever mention he had a son?
I never was close enough to him to ask that. He keeps his personal life private.
Supposedly his son died.
That could
You
be
don't think he could bring him back?
With this type of magic. If he somehow captured his son's soul, possibly.
Is that a hard task, like capturing a soul?
That green gem you showed me.
Yeah.
That is captured souls. Be it
What the
many
fuck?
tiny souls over a course of a long time. The souls of plants, the souls of rats. They are useless small souls, but a soul of a person or a larger creature like a dragon or so. Which I don't think this gem here would contain a dragon. But a person, if it contained it, would be much more powerful than like the souls of minor creatures.
So when something dies, the soul is encapsulated in one of these green gems that you can like harvest.
While reading this paper over here that you have, seems that there is some sort of ritual or ritualistic magic to transfer and capture the soul. But can't quite understand it. It seems to be missing some stuff. Seems to be a puzzle of this ritual. It only mentions the ritual, but the exact instructions are missing.
Hmm. Can I go grab Sulong and bring him in and like update him?
Come on,
this?
make a perception check.
All right.
Everything seems in order.
Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna go get Sulong. I grab him. I updated him on everything we've learned so far. He probably doesn't know what it all means, but
You see Sulong's eyes just get bigger and bigger as you're sharing everything. He didn't know any of this, so
no. I know this is a lot to throw on you. But I thought if you were
This
going to be traveling with us.
a lot more dangerous than those mushrooms. Now I see why you might need my help. But what do we do? This is really bad.
Are you inside with everyone?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Wayland and David, what do you make of all of this? Xenia,
I'm
all the
thinking
pieces are falling into place.
when
So
the
if I'm getting the-
Merrick want to go back to my town at some point.
Mhm.
Make sure
100%.
everyone's safe.
And Wayland, what were you gonna say?
But to say, so the working theory we've got is this person has somehow figured out a way to create, what I can only really describe as, sounds like homunculi to me. Souls that are captured in bodies meant to serve a purpose, whether to serve a master or to horribly resurrect the dead. Goes against the natural order of things. I say we need to shut it down. I don't know how yet, but it needs to be stopped before it's too late.
Are there any other powerful allies that you could call upon?
Technically, yes and no.
I feel like we're getting a hint on the bottom left. No?
No, he's just flipping through.
Oh,
like,
never mind. I'm like, wait.
Wait.
I was like, wait, can we contact that dragon again? Okay. Powerful people that
maybe
could help
Garrick
us.
might know something, but that's a far travel. We haven't
Huh,
talked to
maybe.
Reese himself yet.
Yeah. Do you think Reese has heard all of this from underneath us this whole time?
Oh, Reese. We're actually not here right now.
Wait,
Oh.
did they tell you where they were going?
It was a little cramped down here. They said they were gonna make a camp east of the city, out in the forest.
East. Okay.
It's
Is
a
it
very
similar
small
to where we
room.
came from?
You guys came from the north.
Okay, got it. Okay. David, what about you? What do you make of all of this? What do you
I'm
think
a
our game
monarch
plan
with
should be?
the hands.
With the
Okay.
hands?
And Lysander leads the Lehans. And what was the point of saving that village if it's gonna be doomed anyway? So let's finish what we started.
What, you mean Tarstead?
Yeah.
What was the
Sure.
point of saving it?
Yeah, we saved it already.
I don't know if we
No,
did.
We did not save it.
We
Well-
came here to fix the mirror. And
Who knows what would have happened if the demonic beast would have gotten out of that cave?
oh, fair. I mean, that was like step one. But
They also
But-
asked us to return the mirror. That
Iron
was the
Port's
whole
literally
point of it.
preparing.
Yeah, we're gonna finish what we started.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
You see, Cinder looks at you. Story task. That demonic beast you're talking about. Is that my friend you're talking about?
Yes.
He had your items, yes. His items.
He, after we vanquished them, a skeleton with those items was left behind.
So part of the flesh was ripped off from my brothers, or the bones from my brothers as well.
Evil sorcerer was at play.
He was a druid. Did he turn into anything?
Like a hound?
Oh. You see what starts to be a sadness come over Cinder, but as soon as it looks like he's about to go into this emotion, his head glitches a bit, and then he rights up. And then he looks perfectly positive and happy again.
I'm deeply disturbed of what I just saw. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Martha always loved to be a wolf. glad even in that form, he got to be himself.
Well, does anyone else have any questions for Cinder? Do you think we should
Cinder, before we leave, can you tell me anything about this? I pull out my wrapped potato, unwrap it, and I show it to him.
What is that?
We don't know. We fought plant
Kind of
creep. I don't know.
Surrounded where the green gems were.
If that's the case, it looks like that could be exactly the type of necrotic souls in that green gem.
Do you think there's a soul in the potato?
Everything has a soul in nature, not in the sense that you might be thinking like a divine soul, but everything has a life essence. Even a blade of grass.
This has more life essences than a regular potato.
Yeah. Was it just this one you found?
Yeah, just this one. After
Well, there were a lot of them, but
We killed
we
like
used
40 of them.
we
Ah.
used radiant energy on this one, and it kind of encapsulated it. And now we've kind of grown a fondness to it. Despite it, whenever it reawakens, it tries to like dig its roots into us.
It sounds
Is there a way to
like...
stop it?
well, I don't know too much about that or how to help you,
Yeah.
but I guess what I could say is there was a lot of it where you found these green gems. Seems like you've walked upon a farm.
farm.
Someone was
Holy-
farming these
A freaking
creatures
farm.
for these gems.
There was
Is-
like a giant one made out of like several corpses.
Ah. Looks like somebody didn't take care of their farm. Let go rampant.
Do you think there's any way to domesticate this potato? Or
I don't deal with plants too much.
okay.
I wouldn't know.
I actually have a question about another pet. I'm not sure if you had any idea. Yesterday, or maybe a couple days ago, I woke up from a very interesting dream, and I pull out my my cube, my special cube. A tiny little water elemental in the shape of a rat came out of this, and unfortunately, it died, and the water receded back into it. Can I summon it again? Do you have any idea how I would do that?
Have you tried summoning magic for small animals?
Summoning magic? Is that a spell?
Find familiar.
Yes, it is a common spell, actually.
Okay. Do you know how I would gain access to this? Perhaps it's like a scroll that I can learn?
Well, that's a little bit of a ritual. In a sense, you would need to know the spell.
Damn it, okay.
Which for you, Charlie, I would say you know it.
Oh.
Intrinsically. Just for
Okay.
this. It would...
I'm
Oh, what's up?
I'm listening by headphones, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think what you need is about 10 gold pieces of worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Okay.
And burn that in a brass brazier. That is the normal
And
way
I would have to
people
do that
summon
every time.
pets.
Okay.
Fortunately, it is a cost every time.
Can I get that list again after this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Cinder.
No problemo.
Burn.
Alright, I gotta get back to work.
Mhm.
If you guys want this mirror by tonight. Nice talking to you all.
Thank you so much, Cinder.
Bring him back. Bring justice to my friend.
We'll try.
Okay. Are the
Toodaloo.
pixies in the basement?
You got the idea when he was saying that. They
Get the
sent everyone
fuck out.
east. They were with them.
Okay. Okay. Guys, Lysander's a piece of shiza.
Can we just realize that?
um. Okay. So our lead is we have Reese and everyone else on the east. We could go visit them. Also, midnight tonight, those guards are expecting Sulong to bring David to them and bring him to justice. Could we stage something?
What
Or perhaps
exactly are we
get
supposed to stage?
We need to get Lehans or Lysander and their evil doings seen by the general public. A lot of people. We need to get we need to turn the favor of the general public against them, so that we can have more allies. Potentially. I'm just saying maybe this is
the easier one to do,
okay.
only because he is someone of less power. Still highly regarded, but
Yeah.
Xenia,
yes.
roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
You get the sense, or you get a flashback
Okay.
to the people around, the witnesses of an event, burning, so much burning around you. The smell of burnt flesh around you. You remember the moment above the sewers. You remember how your actions, the actions of your party, brought death to so many. And your heart feels heavy. That's all.
Mm,
I don't think we should do anything hasty again. I mean,
Sulong looks and kind of notices that you look to be taken aback for a second. Is there... there was no detail of why you're seen as fugitives. What happened?
it was our encounter with Lehans, the captain of the commander of the guard.
Out of character. He's technically told you what happened. Technically, they don't know
Mhm.
anything about
The fire
the death
elemental.
or the fire
Hmm.
at all. So they're not
Well,
being arrested for that.
He
But
very loosely said they were trying to hurt Jerry, but there's never actually been detail of how that got him to be a fugitive.
because he
Okay.
tried attacking Lahens, right?
No. We were
I wasn't there.
we were trespassing, quote unquote. But no, we were trespassing in this property, waiting for one of our fallen comrades to finish scoping out the area. I was with Jerry. A few guards show up and they want to kick us away. One thing led to another. We had a disagreement, and that's when he said he was gonna whip Jerry, and we started getting physical.
Then I mind controlled him,
I see.
and I got
So
bad.
this land is overtaken by the same brutish, authoritarian style management as I have seen previously in my travels.
Sounds about right. Get it pretty much wherever you go.
Is there
we still
any
in the-
way that we could possibly encounter a Lahins or a Lysander alone? So we do not mix up guards into this that might be ignorant.
Well, what would we do once he's alone?
We would
Do we
have
do we
to
still need more
restrain him of
evidence?
some kind. Maybe a trap.
Do we have any incriminating evidence, Senya?
I tried talking to Lysander about it. He said we needed more. Granted, we didn't bring any of the other jailed witnesses, such as Reese or the Pixies or all the other stuff.
Wait, from what I'm understanding though, Lysander is some sort of necromancer.
Yeah, we told him before we knew that. I'll be real. So we just went.
Is there
more
anyone powerful and trustworthy in anywhere near here? With any sort of power?
Reese is the closest we have here. He's like one of the high captains of the guards. Very high standing, probably equal ranking to Lahens. Or close to, if not. He probably has pull with some of the guards.
Out of game. Would you have mentioned the party? You know the thing? There was like an event or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I mean, that's, what, a few days from now, I think? It's like a week when we first got here. We've been here for like, what, 4 days? But there's a
Something like
party
that.
that's a masquerade. Can all go in disguised, get more information, not be as noticed, wander about. Only problem is you need invitations.
There's that. There's also, like, what are we gonna do about the guards tonight? Again, them expecting Sulong to bring David in. Are they just gonna let Sulong roam free after that? Or they're gonna question him about David? How do we fix that situation?
That is a good point. Well, they just said to do my best. So
Yeah, fair.
Where are you guys?
maybe it's
Are
fine.
we not still in the store?
We're still in the store.
Okay, just the front foyer area or whatever.
Yeah, we're still like talking right in front of him, I'd assume. Like he's still there.
There was an interaction like, oh, I'm going back to my work, and then he like kind of
Yeah.
showed you out of his shop or work.
Oh,
So you're probably at the front, near the front of the store, like not outside but inside, but away from him, because you hear the sounds of work in the background.
Do you guys want to start making our way to the east to see
I
Reese?
guess we can do that. We're Reese
Stuff
too.
on the way.
Before, as I'm walking out, as we're walking out, I see a funny little hat on the side, and I'm like, I ask him, what's his name again? Ember?
Sender.
Cinder?
Sender?
Sorry. Mhm.
Sender, what does this hat do?
That hat's not there. That hat's on his head.
Oh. Okay.
That hat that on my head. Oh, well,
The hat of
and he
disguise
presses it,
is.
and you see he turns into a child with blonde hair, freckles. Presses it again. He goes into his old form. Presses it again, and he goes into a dwarf.
Okay. Is that hat for sale?
It is the right price.
How much are you willing to take for it?
777 gold.
Okay. Good to know. Do you happen to have any requests or things you might need help with? Any jobs?
If you do something for me, I can bring that price down to 420.
Okay, and what would that might be?
Well, do need some of this liquid. I pay quite a bit for it. And it's the liquid that keeps me going. And he pulls open his chest and you see this flowing liquid inside of him. I had a leak the other day. Usually don't ever have to repair this, but I do need some more. You can go to Helmena and acquire some of this liquid in the Dripping Caves west of Helmena. Then I'll take that price off.
Do you have any jars I could use?
He hands you a jar. That should be enough if you fill this jar up. One thing to note, you are getting it straight from the source. Yeah, this liquid here is dragon's blood.
Dragons.
Oh,
Gotta capture it pretty fresh.
Are you telling me there's a dragon dripping from that?
Well, yes.
Wait,
seems
off
like a-
game. Wait, off game. He said go to a cave and the liquid's coming out of the it's dripping, right?
It's
Helmena
called the
is
Dripping
a town.
Caves. And it's a town, it's a Three Sisters town. And he's saying west of it there's a Dripping Caves. And it would cost him a lot to get this. But if you guys, because you're capable enough, if you're able to go there and get this for him, he'd shave off that gold amount.
So there is a live dragon in there.
is what he's kind of saying.
That's insane.
Okay.
Cinder, you don't think we can get a bigger discount? Or you want us to fight a dragon or get the blood of a dragon?
Oh, it's not
You're
a
only giving us
it's not a
300?
full dragon, and
Okay.
this is enough money to settle someone for life. Quite a lot, especially here. Dragons are quite actually easy to defeat. There's quite a few young ones. You don't usually see adult ones around. Quite a few babies around this area. Mostly west of the Kavarian Empire is where usually I have to get it imported from. Keep in mind, this is rare. It's not something that you buy every day. I've never had to replace this till now. It is rare, but like I'm only asking for a little bit. I'm not asking for all of it.
I think he makes a good deal. Let's go.
You could
You
keep
see
the
that?
rest.
Sulong's eyes are like kind of lit up at the idea of fighting a dragon.
Ooh.
So is mine. Huh. Okay.
Well, I think we have a few other fish to fry before we can even go to Helmena.
But maybe there's powerful allies in Helmina, though.
I'd have
I
to
don't-
agree.
See a way, especially that you're kind of fugitives here, that we can progress it any further in this area.
Actually, a really good point, Sulong.
Maybe they only need some time, and then they could forget about us.
Would you guys want to leave tomorrow morning after we get the mirror? After talking to Reese? Onward
say
to
so.
Helmena?
No, we could.
I think we need more time to be able to gather ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, Cinder, do you happen to know when the ball is gonna happen?
Oh shit.
3 days.
3 days. Oof. Gonna get close. Okay, thank you.
Alright, can we go to Reese's place?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, before you go, Almena, for those of you who have not been there, it's east along the King's Road, and it's about 4 days travel.
4 days.
Damn.
4 days. Okay.
By horse carriage, you're looking at about 2 days travel.
What happened to that horse? To Jerry's horse?
Yeah, he's at
Oh,
the
yeah.
tavern.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to pick him up.
okay. Should we go grab
But,
the horse?
Wei did mention though that he like fibbed that you were all going to the tavern because he didn't think you were going there. So
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. But it's only been
However,
like 20 minutes, right?
yeah, as long as it's not a fugitive going, it should be fine.
Hey, Cinder. She's gonna kind of like whisper this on the side.
Mhm.
Are you okay if I buy the hat now? And if we do that, I could get gold for it later.
You buy it now and then get gold for getting the blood.
I'll pay the full price, but discounted later. If we do that.
How about you pay the 420 and then you go and get that blood for me? I trust you guys enough.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Plus, I have something
Wait,
of yours
takes
as for
out-
lateral.
Yeah, I pay him with 4 platinum pieces and 8 gold.
Wait, Zenya, what the?
4 platinum
What?
pieces and a gold.
4 platinum is 40 gold.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking it was hundreds. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I can't math. I can't math.
Oh,
I still
no.
really have this much. Wait, no, I still could. It's not worth it.
Um,
Don't worry about it.
Wade
Never
takes
mind.
out a small pouch and
Hold on. Let me math.
offers some gold. He like takes out 10 gold. I can contribute a small amount. Out of
Would they give
game.
us enough?
What about those gems? Like any of the non
True.
It's just,
Wait, so
bad
like 40
gems.
platinum is low key like 400, right?
40 platinum is 400. yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
Do we
not be
really
hasty.
disguise that bad? I guess that's the question.
let's hold off on paying it now.
Yeah, okay. We'll worry about it later then. Okay. I totally can't math. I'm so sorry about that to begin with. I'm like, there's no way I have that much gold.
Oh, I think
There's
I
no
got
way.
you like 5,000 gold.
I was like, yeah, there's no way.
Wait a minute.
I had to like double take it. Anyway.
Did you just add 3 platinum to your thing?
No, I already subtracted 4,
Okay.
preemptively doing it, and then you were like, nah, it's actually this much, so I put it back to 61.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Going to Reese's house. Hey, Wayland.
Alright.
What's up?
Before we get there, actually, can you get that horse from the tavern? And meet us at the exit?
What horse? What?
Oh, I can do it. They seem okay with me.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure.
You guys pass by the tavern in the front, in which Jerry left the horse like 3 days ago. There's no horse there.
Oh, no.
No.
What?
3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Did we leave him? No, he was at the tavern, right? He wasn't at the mushrooms. I guess I'm gonna have to
No.
ask.
No,
Did
he
they
was
think,
last
like, we
place he was
abandoned
at was the tavern.
You get the
No.
idea that you didn't lock him down or anything.
We left him there.
What?
Just
him? Someone
We just left him there without tying him up.
I
Like,
mean,
if you tie
Jerry
him up-
would put him at a stable. He
Yeah.
wouldn't just like leave him.
Yeah, because we had
You'd
him
set
tied
him up
to
at a
tree
stable.
before.
Oh, you'd have to paid for a stable. I'm pretty sure you just said you like tied him up at the outside of the inn.
I guess we didn't.
I mean, maybe we glossed over it, but
We
if
did.
Jerry was in his right mind, he wouldn't have just totally abandoned the horse.
And Jerry was never in his right mind, though.
Maybe he wasn't in his right mind, though. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, those types of things need to be specified because this whole time it's he was just left there, and you know people aren't just gonna leave a horse there for many days.
Well, fuck, we don't have a horse anymore. Okay, let's go to Reese's house.
God. Okay, I guess we're gonna.
And
Nice.
onward in the only direction you know about where they went, forest to the east. You guys walk and walk. How far are you guys gonna walk? Just keep going, or
Are any signs of like footsteps
Foot-
or anything?
Yeah. Pixie dust, perhaps?
Pixie does. Make an investigation check. Or survival.
Both of us?
Will one of y'all like to do the honors? Those were my last worst things possible.
Okay,
I could do survival. Never mind. I could do survival. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I whispered it. I'm sorry. Forever left on 21.
You notice some blue dust on the trail you're on. very fine bits. And they seem to be continuing eastward.
Oh, okay.
So we're following the tracks, right?
Follow it. And at some point, veers off the trail. South.
South.
I'm assuming that's where the forest is.
There's forest all around you on this trail. It's trailed through the forest. You guys are like maybe an hour away from the city. Follow this trail. Go ahead and make another survival or investigation check for me.
All of us? No, right?
The two holding it.
Okay.
You keep.
Because he's killing it.
Vixira's looking. She's just not getting anything. She's like,
Guys, what? I don't see Shiza.
Xenia, you see, you really have an eye for this and follow it, and you notice some dust on the trees, like just a little bit, and then you keep walking and you keep walking, and then it stops under a large tree.
Oh. Is there anything else around this tree? Or up in it?
You look up and you see Pixies, Reese, and Lyra sitting up atop this tree.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Wait, who's Reese again? Out of game?
He was the one imprisoned.
The guard captain.
Had his arm ripped off and eaten, his eye gouged out.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yes. We earlier had his wife ask us to find him. That's Lyra.
And up
Give him an
there,
eye.
there's like a
Sorry.
platform of logs, which they are sitting on top. They're a little tree house of sorts.
Cute.
You see some of them start climbing down. Pixies seem shy and stay up. And then you see Reese kind of jump and then grab the trunk as he grinds his way down. And you notice where once he was missing an arm, he has this new metallic
What?
Cinder.
accented arm with the same kind of wood that Cinder has as a body, like this yellowish mahogany looking wood, and veins within it of that liquid that you saw earlier in Cinder. Hey, what's up, guys?
Whoa, Reese, you got an upgrade.
Yeah,
I love the new arm.
feels stronger. Punches the tree a little bit, and it leaves a little bit of a dent.
Damn. Kind of wish I had gotten the same upgrade.
Yeah.
What brings you guys out here?
Well, it was getting a little cramped out there. We kind of just wanted to get some fresh air. Not be in hiding, you know.
I get
So
it.
blame you there.
We can't take down the hens ourselves. And we didn't think you guys were coming back. We heard that you guys left the city. I thought you guys left us for dead. So there's not much we
I
could
wouldn't
do.
leave my prison body behind.
Thanks. So, any news?
Well, not sure if you heard, but Turns out Lysander's kind of a piece of shit as well.
Ah. You know, I never would have guessed, actually.
We're not 100% sure, but we have a very, very good, in fact, I think I'd say 95% sure theory that he is currently using some sort of necromancy magic to summon an army of what feels like undead creatures.
Wow.
Wait, Reese, was that sarcasm when you said you never would have guessed Lysander was a bad guy?
No, I really would have never guessed. He seems like a great guy.
Everyone keeps saying that.
He has a vendetta against a little celestial over here. Just looks over to Xenia. And he wants to destroy her town. He's planning to wage war.
Yeah, we saw them preparing on their way here.
Wage
We spoke to-
war against...
Helmena,
My town. but-
Not just her town, but Helmena as well.
and we think that they'll take Tarstead, conquer it, because it's a really good stronghold.
What is Tarstead?
Hey, Nixira,
Tar.
be careful who you say that to.
Oh shit!
Very highly secretive town that wasn't supposed to be discovered.
Oh,
Hence why I didn't
never
say
mind.
the name.
No, yeah, never mind.
Well, this Tarstead.
No.
I beg you to try to forget that name, or don't say it in front of anyone else.
Of course, of course.
Oh, don't worry. Although I technically work under the Kavarian Empire, I was once a Three Sisters soldier. We transitioned, in a way, under Lysander's leadership, and it worked for a time. It worked really well. We were struggling in the economy we were in. We're only getting better. So I wouldn't want to see Three Sisters in war with the Kavarian Empire. This was a peaceful transfer. This is shocking news. But from what I know, Helmena, there's no way the Kavarian Empire could attack them from the south or the west. They are protected from the natural barriers and their strong fortifications.
Unless they take something that's equal in power in terms of being a stronghold. Hence, and again he points towards Xenia, her town.
Where is that town? Not to ask you sensitive info, but north,
I like
south,
to give
east, or
the
west?
exact location, but it's a convenient spot location to get to Helmena.
Huh.
We're hopefully on our way to Helmena to rally up forces to try and plan for it. Not sure how well it'll work, but maybe if we get there in time, might be able to do something to stop it.
Stop a war. That's a tall task. Especially, not to be rude, we haven't even stopped one man.
Reese, do you have any pull? Could you tell other guards about Lahans? I mean, he trapped you in a...
If I am to
A
be
similar-
honest with you, I have pull within the guard. But the hens has the final say within the guard, ignoring Lysander. Due to the fact that he is just stronger than all of them. So, as long as Lehens is alive, I don't think any reason would work. I'm sorry to say this, but I think the only course of action here is not legal means. I think we need to
Kill him?
kill him.
No, I can get behind that.
But
We tried it.
most of the guards are innocent. I wouldn't. Those are my friends. Worked with them every day. I wouldn't want to get them caught up in it.
Do you would you happen to know any time Lehans gets away from the guards? Does he like to have some sort of routine?
He is rarely without a troop of guards. But he is an arrogant person. There are a couple methods I could think of. One being potentially baiting him out. Using me. He doesn't want any other guards to know. Another method is to get the guards away from him.
Using you how?
Well, I'm kind of a little bit of a secret. He doesn't want people knowing I got out. But I'm afraid of what he will do in the town if such information went out. I would prefer him outside of the town or somewhere secluded.
A cabin,
He will
perhaps?
wreak havoc if he is around people. And he is caught.
Do you know of any weaknesses he has? We tried to fight him once, but he was quite the brute.
His ego.
His ego.
Okay.
You laugh, warrior. But that might be the key. If we can get him through his ego and bait him out, that might be his downfall.
A sound
I
plan.
mean-
Also, he really likes one person only and cares for one person. His barber.
The stonemason.
That is the last method I could think of. And it is the method I don't agree with. And that is capturing someone even that cold-hearted, that heart of stone man, a person he loves, and capturing them and baiting him out. But that is a last resort. That is not a plan I like.
Only we can't bait him out with your help.
Yes. And I'd like to use this thing as he wiggles his fingers on the new mechanical arm and stand back. I think he won't be able to deal with this one as he goes to the side and you see fire blasts out of the hand.
What the hell?
Cool, ain't it? Dragon fire. Can only do it once a day though.
How
So you
big was the
exhaust.
explosion? Or was it just
Uh,
like a flame
Probably a
breath?
15-foot cone.
15-foot cone.
Not a gaming. Just kidding.
Once per day.
I mean, technically tonight you can get 100 guards into one location.
Oh? And how's that?
We get our good friend David here to act as bait. They're looking for him. They think they've had a trap set up. All we need to do is get them to, well, they're already there. We just need to distract them somehow. And hopefully David doesn't get captured.
But we don't know where Lehans is. We still need
Yeah,
to track
how
him
would
down.
that?
So you're
What if we
you have a way to bait what?
maybe
The
David
guards?
doesn't have to be there, but I use the crystal and then say, "Oh no, he ran away."
Actually, yeah, that's fair. We don't
So-
even have to. Don't even have to get him there.
So this crystal, what does it do?
It's a beacon of sorts.
A beacon.
You have to know Marco.
Wait, can I see that? And he
I
looks-
show it to him. I hand it to him.
Oh. It's a flare signal. This will send 100 or so guards to a location. You would... That doesn't seem like a good plan if we're trying to get Lehans. Why would you want to bring the guards there?
We're leading them
Away.
away.
Ah, now
But
I understand.
wait a minute, you did say it wouldn't be wise to fight them in town, right?
For the safety of others
Hmm.
and yourselves. Think you dispatch of him quietly.
What if we meet this barber and ask them to come with us and then leave a note so that Lehens knows where we are? We lead him somewhere else.
You lead the the barber somewhere.
We meet the barber
Mm-hmm.
and convince him to travel with us into the woods and leave a note and ask Lehens to come alone.
Ah, posing as the barber.
That's a great idea.
That could possibly work. You'd have to get the calligraphy correct.
Several of us have spent many years studying calligraphy.
Also, it would have to be a convincing document. I think the barber usually just talks to him in person.
Or we could try the initial plan of having you lure him out.
Yes. But there is a chance that plan goes wrong.
Why is that?
If he for some reason decides to bring inner circle people. There were people in our ranks that are quite strong. Special fighters of sorts.
Special fighters.
These are the top fighters that usually deal with the biggest problems. There's about 5 of us in the town. I am not one of them. Lehens and 4 others. And I don't know who's in his inner circle, but if any of them are, you have a bigger fight on your hands if he's lured out.
Hmm. What do you guys think? I turn to Senya and Ixira.
No, I just.
Could
wouldn't
we-
think that-
I mean, well, Reese, I'm surprised you brought the Pixies with you in general. Have they formed some kind of Have you formed a bond with them?
We feed them and give them drink. We do not speak with them. We do not understand them. They don't understand us. But they understand we give them a home.
Could we use the pixies? Is there an option where we use the pixies in some way to lure the hens?
He frowns
Ow.
when you say this.
I don't think we should. They don't.
They've been through enough. They have been used for so long. I don't want to see them used again.
So not even the dust that they've left behind. We can't leave a trail with that?
What have they
Oh, the dust.
told you? Did they speak with you all?
We have not spoken to them.
That's funny
Should we
because
Speak with them?
Speak with them? You can speak with them?
I can. Yeah, I can. And I'm gonna use a spell.
Um,
Uh-huh.
who has the highest passive perception? Oh,
Second. Oh, no.
actually, passive perception. I think all of you have like. Who has 13 or higher?
I have 15.
Me, 14.
So those of you with 13 or higher passive perception,
13 or higher.
you notice a rustle of leaves and a branch.
Everyone
Just
on
south of
alert.
you.
There's someone nearby. I turn around. I'm ready to fight.
Okay. You hear some movement, someone walking away.
I want to rush towards the spot.
I go with David.
David, I don't think you had enough passive perception to know it's there unless
Well,
someone told you.
Yeah, but I
Well,
shouted
but
it out
the-
immediately.
Yeah. Too long shouted it.
Okay. If you're pointing in the direction, you guys run, and you see a guard. That is just there.
I want to fuck. I'm just gonna run after him and try to get in front of him to stop him.
He just puts up
I'm
his
pretty
hands.
fast.
No, stop. Don't hurt me.
Not going to hurt you, but we need to talk. Can you come join us?
He slowly walks with his weapons in his hands, like up, like holding his hands up, but spear and shield held. He drops
Okay,
his weapons, and then he just slowly
All
looks
right, I
up to you.
pick up his weapons and I hand them back to him as I lead him to the group. You can hold on to these.
Right. And he follows you. You see him follow you.
Everyone, there was this guard here. What's your name?
Evo.
Bebo?
Evo.
Oh,
Steve-O. What the hell?
Steve-O, okay.
Look, Marco said to follow you guys and keep an eye. I've told you the truth. I mean you no harm. I heard nothing. I heard nothing.
Can we
Insight?
do? Yeah.
Yeah, insight.
Right, like I'll buy
Same.
that.
Uh-oh.
Xenia, you notice when he says that, he shifts weirdly and looks down.
How much did you actually hear?
Oh, I I heard everything. Okay, I following you guys since you left. I know you're connected to Cinder. I know Reese is here, which I thought he was dead.
Wait a second, this guy's stealthy. Out of game.
He's been rolling it all this time. You guys have failed every
Yeah.
stealth perception.
That's insane.
He beat my 18 earlier.
Yep.
Or 19 earlier. Damn.
Yep.
Mhm.
Look, I was told to follow, but I'm hearing a lot of things now. I think Lahens is bad.
Insight.
Inside.
Only 2 people.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Natural 20.
He says it.
You read his thoughts.
He says it, and you get the feeling that there's no signs of nervousness or lying in this moment.
I'm glad to hear that you're seeing some of the corruption. I know how hard that must be to go against the pack.
I mean,
It's very courageous.
even if we all knew, we can't go against Lahens. Kill us.
You trust Marco.
Yes, he is my captain, but even Marco can't do anything to Lahens. You see, this man is a dark-skinned human with brown curly hair and beautiful golden eyes,
Whoa.
I mean, but
like amberish yellow.
Oh, okay.
So what is going through your mind, Stebo?
I
What do you think we?
want to help.
Perfect.
How do you plan on
We are
doing
looking
that?
for more allies.
Hold on a sec. I want to hear what he has to say.
I-
How do you plan on helping? Got any ideas?
No, I just want to help. But I don't want to die.
okay, then you're not going to.
Don't worry, Stevo. I'll always watch your back, as long as you're working with us.
You see Reese walks up. Devo's a good one. I think we can trust him. And Stevo looks to Reese. Yes, sir. You can trust me.
Oh.
We've missed you. Things aren't so good with you gone. Feel like we're not treating the community and the people right anymore. Your guidance is always kind-hearted, but stern. And Stevo and Reese both look to the group and everybody.
You just see way too long, like, smiling and bushy-eyed, like, yeah, cool, new ally. Totally. You know, no tension on his face. While maybe the rest of the group there's some tension.
Debo, could you tell Marco about what you've heard? Do you think he would believe you? And could that turn into... Ugh.
We don't know if Marco's trustable. The issue.
Yeah. I don't know if Marco is on the hen side. Marco is one of the main fighters that Reese here was talking about.
One of the 5?
One of the 5 strong fighters.
Oh, wow.
He is the weakest of them, but there's a chance he's with the hens. I don't know. I don't think I can trust anyone
There's a
in
high
his circle.
chance only because he was looking for David, and the hens probably want both you and him out of the way.
I think I agree with Reese, and we should go take him out alone. Leave everyone out.
Yes, I don't want innocents hurt. That's for sure.
How the hell are we gonna do that? What? I guess we could talk to the pixies while we think over.
Yeah, just
Our
see if you
plan.
have anything fun to say.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
I'm gonna use
using
that.
comprehend languages.
Yes, I'm choosing pixie or whatever they speak.
Probably
How many are there?
I think it's
Fae,
Faye, yeah.
Faye. Okay.
What?
Sylvian.
Yeah. What do they speak?
Sylvian, Fae, Chow.
Because comprehend language is used to understand any language, so you would know, right? He would know what language, right?
I think this one just does all of them. You hear in Sylvan, there's about 4 of them. They're all talking, and you hear one. Remember that time where we got that big frogabo, and we got that juicy bumbleberry? Yeah, that was great.
Oh,
Man, I'm bored. I want to go back home.
hi, little pixies.
They all look at you. Whoa, you can talk to them?
Yes, I can. You guys left me a message before, just saying hello, hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Are you guys? How are you guys feeling? Finally being free after being used by Lahens.
It's nice, but we want to go home. Can you bring us home?
Where is that?
That way. And they point northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Wait a second.
Can I be translating
Okay.
like real time with the group?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys know what's happening. I mean, yeah, we could take you home. There's some
Oh
things we
darn.
have to take
Do
care
we
of first.
do we
Yeah.
have that map? Like in general?
That big
The
map.
map you've shown of the world? We know which way northwest is, you know?
Would we
I
know
don't-
that though?
I don't think you have that map.
Okay. Alright. Fair enough. So we wouldn't actually know where northwest is. Got it.
Way too long. You would know northwest would likely point towards the Wild Heart.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
How were you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
How were you guys captured? Can you give me a brief summary of that story?
Well, we were eating bubbleberry, and the goblins captured us. They caught us in nets and put us in barrels, and then we've been stuck in there for almost a week.
Oh, a week. Sounds
We-
torturous.
We were in those bottles for a week. I don't think we could have lasted any longer.
I look over at Nixira.
Yeah.
I think where they're from is it's the Wild Heart. Very dangerous land.
Wild Heart. Dangerous in what way? Do you know?
My masters knew a route to avoid the danger, but I have never gotten to the point where I could enter in without risking my life or risking something more. It's not somewhere we could go.
Would we lead the pixies there? Maybe we don't have to go in, but we could, yeah, lead them there.
There's
perhaps?
only about one path
Mhm.
you can go in without danger, and that is through the outskirts along the mountain. I would not know of an eastern path from the west.
Do you know how long that that journey would take?
Well, it's taken me roughly a month or so to make it here. Probably take quite a long time.
Are you translating what other people are saying to the pixies?
Yeah.
We know a path.
You do?
Yeah, we know how to get
I-
You
there.
know,
I look at them and you do? I say in Sylvan.
You speak Sylvan?
He
Well-
knows?
Wait.
Yeah.
Bro.
oh my
Not
god, you
kidding
assholes.
me.
Well, you never told Way. You just was like you were doing your own thing.
yeah.
We
Fuck.
we know a path, yeah. We can get home. It's a hard path, but we know it.
And you would need an escort.
Yes. We can't go home alone. There's dangerous things.
God damn it. And this path, like
It's
Sulong
less
was saying,
dangerous.
but it'll take about the same amount of time, about over a month.
No.
Have you ever gone this path? I asked to the pixies and Sylvan.
No.
You know, humanoids?
No. path is not safe from the creatures. This path is safe from the time.
I now speak back in common. I live nearby the Wild Heart. Is where my monastery was. One thing you see me carrying with me. I take out this orb on my necklace. It always tells me the time. And that's because if you enter the Wild Heart, it is said you can be lost to time. If they say they know a path to avoid that, maybe it's trustworthy, but even then it's very dangerous. Should you have anyone that you know or care about, they would all be lost. You could find yourself anywhere within the timeline.
If we use this path they're talking about, this path that
Their path may
Doesn't
be
it-
safe. I only know of one on the west side, though. Not of an eastern path.
okay.
Even then, though, my masters warned me fairly clearly to avoid entering the Wild Heart, at least until I am stronger even to travel along their paths. I'm not certain if... Well, I know I couldn't do it alone. Maybe with a
Yeah.
group of you.
Pixies, are you guys content? Maybe staying with the Reese and Lyra for some more time while we get some other things in order?
I guess. It's so
God, we
boring here. When will you be back?
What do you guys think? Like, what should I tell these guys? These little pixies? When will we be back?
Oh.
I guess I'm not sure. But we will be back.
Please,
tight.
we want to go home. 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 Home.
Well, would they have heard our whole conversation and our whole plight? Like, would they have understood it?
No,
Hmm.
they have not understood your comment before.
I wonder if they could help us in any way. But
No.
wait, was that the second pixie? I wanna, I guess, tell them our plight, and then ask them if there's anything they could do to help us. Or ask, yeah.
We can only offer one thing. Use the
Anything.
dust. The dust. The dust.
You want us to use your dust?
We naturally breathe it out. Yes, it's from our fallen comrades, but when a pixie dies, it releases all the dust. We have fun with it.
Oh my god.
You should too. The dust is what we can offer.
You see, Wei has a look of, you know, a kid taught never to do drugs kind of look on their face. Like, how dare they offer this type thing? He's just not good at hiding that. He's judging these pixies right now.
You're smiling.
They're more sinister than I thought. Is there a specific way you think we should use the dust? I don't really know the
Sniff it.
properties of this
Sniff
dust.
it. Sniff it.
Oh,
Huh.
And believe. Believe. And you will find yourself in a different location. Believe. Believe.
They're so creepy. Do you guys have any questions you would like me to translate to these pixies? Kinda. Senor or Wayland?
I don't know. Didn't expect their home to be so far, especially for a few goblins to walk here.
Right.
To
But
be honest, I'm not sure if I want to have them answer any questions. I might get more freaked out.
To you, Wayland, when they're speaking in their language, they sound like the sweetest, cutest things. The words that are being translated, they could be taken poorly if Charlie's doing the accent with it. But to you, they seem very cute. Like, you only hear the different tones, whoever speaks Sylvan. To the other people hearing it, it sounds cute, and it sounds sweet.
oh,
I'm more focused on the words being translated than I am the tone itself.
I mean, even if it's a sweet tone, we want to kill you. It'll be fun. We'll pluck your eyes out. chop
Hey,
out
that's
your
a Feywild. It's cute with a mix of horror.
I'll scoop out your eyeballs.
I love the
Exactly.
Feywild.
Like for two crap right there.
The Feywild is like Annie level shit. Like fucking Gwen,
I
but
was
creepy.
picturing Lulu. You know.
Lulu is definitely Feywild.
Yeah.
You see that it's pretty clear. Wei has he does not trust these pixies typeface.
I guess if there's no other questions to ask them. Wait, is David here?
No.
Okay, I guess he lost his.
He's dead.
Yeah, I guess I'm done with the pixies for now. I say, goodbye. We will be back soon to help you guys.
Please come back, come back, come back.
Oh God. In common, I say, oh my God, like those guys are freaks. Those pixies are weirdos.
And they
But
smile.
I would not trust a pixie to guide us on a path. Not something I've heard of before. But maybe I'm not informed.
I feel like you're the most informed here, so I am
I'm more
inclined
worried
to.
about them not understanding that we value our time.
Yes, I don't think they value it the way that we do.
They don't understand that our people don't live that long.
Okay. So, what's our next course of action here? Team.
No, you're not cooking up. Are we doing anything tonight? Are we gonna take care of the 12 a.m. issue? Midnight.
Well, if we are,
Uh,
I'd rather make sure we're all rested up and prepared. We definitely got a little bit of time. Not a lot.
I mean, yeah, we could get a short rest in, but
What time of day is it?
You're looking at afternoon.
Okay.
I don't think I've used anything though. I mean, I used one thing, but
That was you did as a ritual, right? So it didn't even use a spell slot.
wait. Oh shit. Okay, cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it has a big R on it, right? So
Yeah, this is ritual. I just thought that was also a spell, but okay.
Yeah,
you can
ritual
choose
is
spell
cast
or
it
ritual, but
instantly,
ritual, yeah.
Or you can make it 10 minutes and it'll cast it for free.
I'm basically half HP, and I don't think I think I have like a couple of spell slots left. So
You should have all
Did
your spell
you-
slots.
Yeah, you were supposed to. Maybe you didn't long rest because we all got a long rest earlier.
Oh, yeah, I guess
He's
we
missing
did.
HP from the
paid
fall.
from when I fell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you fell.
But you should have
Yep, also-
all your spell slots.
Do the flyers also have spell slots they use to do that?
Uh,
To fly?
David used his flying thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that come back with a short rest?
No, I think it's a long
I
run.
believe someone used a heal on, Waylon, but could be wrong.
Yes, I used the spell, I believe. Double check.
It
If
did
you
not
hear
get
that
me to
stuff,
full HP.
please-
We are
I
ending
know,
the
I know.
session
Yeah.
at 9 p.m. ish, so just letting you all know.
Oh wow, so we still got. Oh no, we don't got a lot of time. Okay, I was about to say. I forget, I'm an hour behind y'all.
Yep.
Oh yes, I didn't use the spell, I used a feature. Like a simple.
It's a feature.
It's a feature! Healing hands, ooh. I can like.
What are
Probably
you guys
do.
doing?
I need a leader.
David, get off follow.
Get off what?
Follow.
I need a hero! Okay, no.
When you need a hero, you know who to call.
Oh, it's just hard making decisions.
I'm.
Okay, the longer we can take. Cthulhu comes from the ground.
I
Everyone
use
roll
suggestion on
initiative.
it to run away.
Okay.
I just don't
I
know
ready
what
summon
for-
his
with this
half
Depot
brother
guy.
by mentioning he who shall not be named.
Okay, bro. What are we doing?
I'm ready for anything. If you want me to summon some guards and run away, possibly. Or we could go to the barber, or we could use Reese maybe as a confrontation tool. And he could ask for a private meeting with Lahins. Goal is to get Lahins alone, right? So we need to figure out a way to do that.
I like the plan with leaving a note in the handwriting of the barber, but that is suspicious. They only speak verbally typically, so I feel like Lahan would like catch on to that.
Well, I was thinking we just convince the barber nicely to come with us, and then we leave a note afterwards. Like the barber's in danger or something. And then maybe he comes because he cares about the barber.
I mean, could also charm him to write the note.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Should we gather more information on the barber's whereabouts somehow? Maybe Stebo would know. Or maybe Stebo could be our eyes on the inside for now.
My name's Steve-O.
Stevo.
With a V.
Sorry.
Jackass guy.
I literally would have
Like
Stevo.
cursed
Okay. Stevo.
PH type.
It's Barber's the Mason.
Yeah.
Southeast of town. Pretty secluded.
When he goes home at night, does he go home to a wife or anybody?
Not that I know of.
Oh, I thought he went home to the barber.
The
The
stonemason.
Stone
Am I
Mason is
confused
his
about
barber.
that?
Yeah.
I thought Yes, but you said he cared about. I thought they were, you know.
They're good friends.
Oh,
That's his bro.
that's more than a bro.
They're very good friends.
Oh, very good friends.
Very good. Okay.
Very.
Oh no, not like that.
Right.
Dang it. Okay,
Way
so let's say we
too-
do track. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, David.
No, go ahead.
Let's say we do track him. We track the stonemason's whereabouts again. So yeah, we just I guess kidnap. I know Sulong wants to do this peacefully, but I just don't think he's going to come with us willingly, right? So I think we would have to kidnap him in some way, or perhaps charm him. Do we even know the next time Lahans will be getting a haircut? Visiting the stonemason and getting a haircut?
He usually gets one every 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days.
Wait, and his last one was just a couple of days ago, right? So he might be up.
You would be
For one
due for a
tomorrow.
cut tomorrow or tonight.
Tonight. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's been busy with the whole bringing in all the equipment and stuff inside. So if he's gonna get a cut, it's tonight or tomorrow.
What do you guys think about tonight?
Tonight's good.
Can't think of any other reason not to.
Okay. So, rough draft here. We go right now to the barber, to the stonemason. We do anything we can to get him out of the city. We have him write a note for Lahans. We bait him out. Very far. What do you guys think? Am I leaving anything out here? Something important? If not-
Your heads.
Wait, say it again, Zenya?
Where do we want to bring him to? Or more? Like to the
Hmm.
cabin or a place to fight him?
I wonder if I kind of want to bring him back to. Do you think we should bring him back to the cabin where the cabin we've been before?
We
Perhaps it's a
could.
better location. I wish we've explored west of here a bit more. And the cabin that we visited is like an hour away. Would Lahans take that bait, travel an hour for the stonemason?
Perhaps maybe we can do the sewers and I don't know,
Hmm.
have our friendly little guard right here help us in there. without
Sewers.
suspicion. I mean, it's where Lahans was doing shady stuff to begin with, but
And
Yeah,
he might
he was
think
hiding
he
stuff
has
in
the
there.
advantage.
The hens carries a beacon.
shoot.
Will the beacon still work underground?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get him out the fucking city. Let's go to that cabin again then.
Oh, you said that he had an ego. What if we challenged him to a fair... Well, not fair. What if we ask him for a fight and, you know, question if he needs his guards in order to fight us? He might want to try to take us all on himself.
Lahens has an ego, but he is not afraid to cheat. I don't think he would bring guards. I don't think he would want to make it messy. But if his life's in danger, he might send out a signal.
I have an idea. What if we feign that we're losing? But it's a trick.
At what
do you
point would
mean?
we be doing that?
Well, every time we get hit, we just be like, oh, no! Oh my god, I'm dying!
And then the rest of us could sneak attack him or something from behind?
Oh, but
We
then
had
we
an
just
intrigue.
still hit him again. But then we're like, oh no, I'm really dying this time.
Well, he kind of, like, I think in one hit almost killed David. So, I don't even know if we should get that close to him in general. I think we should
I
ambush
don't
his
know.
ass.
Do you charm him to like hand it over?
I could. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking I would have to charm um, the stonemason.
True.
I guess I could charm both of them, but yeah, I could. If push comes to shove, for sure. So, onward to the stonemason's place.
Yes. Unless
Is there something else to talk through?
there's something else to talk to.
You guys make your way towards the stonemasons.
But very stealthily.
It's about an hour away, so you guys walk.
And can we try to convince Steve-O to, like, I don't know, get information for us? Because he
Okay.
wants to help us. Hey, Steve-O.
Yep.
Listen, I trust you that you want to help us out here. And I know there's not much you can do. You can't really say that you're with us. Could you maybe get information for us on the inside?
What kind of information?
Hmm. Any help here, guys? What kind of information would we want from this guy? We're gonna be luring. Oh, yep.
Could think about it while we walk.
Mm-hmm. We're
And
gonna be.
as you guys walk to the stonemasons, and you just border the edge of the city, or the town. That's where we'll end our session! Woo!
Well, how
Okay, we
quickly
gotta
you
think of a plan. We were